Finding the right dog trainer here in Soldotna can make such a huge difference for you and your dog. So in this explainer, we're going to cover everything you need to know to make a really confident choice.
Here's what we'll be covering. We're going to start with what makes dog life in Soldotna so unique. Then we'll get into the different training methods. After that, we'll talk about how to vet a trainer, what to expect for costs, and wrap up with some local rules and great resources. All right, first up, life with a dog right here on the Kenai Peninsula. As you definitely know, it's a little different around here than most other places.
This is so true for our area. Training here isn't just about good manners, it's absolutely crucial for safety. I mean, think about it. A dog that can stay calm when a moose wanders through the yard, or stay focused amid the wonderful chaos of dip netting season. That's a dog that can safely enjoy everything Soldotna has to offer.
So, what kind of training should you be looking for? Let's break down the different methods you're likely to encounter when you talk with professional trainers.
The modern, science-backed approach you'll see from most quality trainers is what's called positive reinforcement. It's really all about teaching your dog what to do by rewarding them, rather than punishing them for making a mistake. This method builds so much trust and actually makes learning a fun experience for your dog.
Whatever your situation, your needs will probably fall into one of these three main areas. Puppy training is all about setting a great foundation for a confident adult dog. Basic obedience covers those essential skills for just everyday life. And behavior modification, well, that's for tackling some of the tougher challenges, like anxiety or barking at every single car that drives by.
With all that in mind, how do you actually find the right professional? Let's get into the key things to check for, and the questions you really need to ask.
These certifications you see after a trainer's name, they really do matter. They show that a trainer has passed some tough exams and is committed to staying up to date on the best training methods. For general skills, like puppy manners or leash walking, you'll want to look for credentials like CPT-TKA. But for more complex issues, like fear or reactivity, an advanced certification like a CBC-CKA is a great sign you're talking to a real specialist.
Here's a quick checklist of questions for when you call or meet a trainer. You'll want to hear them talk about positive reinforcement for sure, and you should ask how they'll specifically tailor their training to our local environment. And for any behavioral concerns, it's also vital to confirm that they're willing to collaborate with your vet.
Okay, now let's talk about the different types of programs you'll find and what you can expect to invest in training right here in Soldotna.
Choosing the right format is really key. Group classes are wonderful for puppies that need socialization or for practicing obedience around other dogs. Private training, on the other hand, is ideal for very specific in-home behaviors, like jumping on guests, or maybe for dogs that are just too nervous for a group setting.
This chart gives you a pretty solid baseline for budgeting. As you can see, a group class is often the most affordable way to get started, while a comprehensive board and train program is, a pretty significant investment. It's always a good idea to ask exactly what's included in the price.
Okay, so once you start training, you'll need to know the local rules. And of course, the best places to practice all those new skills.
Good training really goes hand in hand with being a responsible owner. Things like keeping your dog leashed in town, making sure their rabies vaccine is current, and managing any nuisance barking. It's all part of being a great neighbor in our community. And here are some fantastic local spots to put those skills to the test. Soldotna Creek Park is just perfect for practicing around some mild distractions. The Salteshi Trails are awesome for building endurance and focus. And the Wildlife Refuge is a more advanced environment for proofing commands, especially with the possibility of seeing wildlife from a safe distance.
We wish you the best in your training journey. Just imagine the peace of mind you'll have on a walk along the Kenai, the confidence with visitors at home, and all the new adventures you and your dog can enjoy together in our beautiful community.